In the final moments before a car accident, there are some shocking and incredible scenes that you would hardly believe if you did not see them live. Today's video will show you the thrilling and terrifying moments where everything can change in the blink of an eye. Let's explore the unimaginable situations right before the collision. Never be complacent when driving, especially at intersections. Limited visibility and carelessness can lead to serious accidents. Slow down when approaching intersections and always look carefully to avoid dangerous situations that may suddenly occur. The small car sped away as if it was being chased by a ghost, lost control, crashed into the median strip, and flew off, colliding head-on with a poor truck. Both cars looked like they had just gone through a car demolition contest. High speed is always the enemy of safety. When driving, control your speed and pay attention to obstacles on the road to avoid serious accidents. The other car smoothly pulled into the lane, but the truck driver seemed to be busy with something else, probably thinking about lunch. When he realized the situation, he frantically turned the wheel to the right, but it was too late. Always look carefully around before changing lanes. Small carelessness can cause serious consequences on the road, especially with large vehicles like trucks.
Nossa, uma Ferrari.
The truck, as if not caring about the existence of traffic lights, rushed through the intersection, waving goodbye to the bright red. Not long after, it crashed into the poor white car that was trying to turn, causing the car to be deformed like a crushed toy. When driving, avoid cutting in front of other cars, as it can lead to untimely reactions and cause accidents. Always keep a safe distance and concentrate on driving. The small car hesitated, as if considering a life or death decision about changing lanes. Finally, when the distance with the car in front was almost gone, he suddenly turned the wheel. The truck did not have time to react, and a collision with the rear of a car immediately occurred. The truck suddenly caught fire, all because of a tire that was worn to the point of friction, causing a fire. In that chaotic moment, the driver quickly turned the wheel to one side and handled the situation quickly. Always check the condition of the tires before each trip. Ignoring small details can lead to unpredictable, dangerous situations. The truck was speeding on the road when suddenly, he was startled and turned the steering wheel when he discovered that the car in front was slowing down. The panic caused the truck to lose control, continuously colliding with the vehicles in front, creating a series of unwanted accidents. Perhaps because of overconfidence or simply forgetting that he was driving, let his truck wander freely like a lost cow. Not surprisingly, the truck slowly changed lanes and crashed into a poor car. Always maintain attention and observe carefully when driving, especially when encountering obstacles or road signs. A moment of inattention can turn a normal trip into a series of unwanted incidents. To avoid accidents, especially when driving long distances, make sure you are not tired and distracted. If you feel sleepy, stop to rest or find a safe place to stop and relax before continuing your journey.
Ой, блядь.
He slept like a baby in the cold afternoon, accidentally letting his car move freely. The car, like a ship out of control, rushed into the road barrier. To prevent accidents due to technical problems, regularly check and maintain the car, especially the wheel and tire system. Make sure that all parts of the car are working properly before going on the road to minimize the risk of unexpected accidents.
Аварийку включай себя.
When driving, always keep a safe distance from other vehicles to have time to react to unexpected situations. Do not let confusion lead to hasty decisions, and always pay attention to traffic signs to predict and avoid danger. The small pickup truck hesitated and hesitated when it came time to turn. Instead of being decisive, he just fumbled around for a moment. And it was this hesitation that caused a truck to come charging forward and crash into his vehicle. After hours of struggling with the long and boring road, he was overcome by sleepiness. A moment of distraction and his huge truck veered off the curb, crashed into the guardrail, and left a ghastly scar on the road. The truck driver, in a moment of distraction, daydreaming about a delicious dinner, let his truck drift into the other lane. The result was a collision with the car, causing both vehicles to form strange shapes.
Впереди несколько ниже, чем полицейский.
The truck driver completely ignored the car in front of him that was flashing its emergency lights as a sign of distress. Instead of slowing down, the truck continued to move at a constant speed, crashing into the car in front of it and throwing it away like a cheap toy. Always obey traffic signals and slow down when approaching intersections. Even a momentary inattention can lead to dangerous situations. Never underestimate the importance of safe driving. always check your mirrors and blind spots before changing lanes. A momentary inattention can lead to a serious accident. At one point, the small car, like a doll, suddenly braked in front of the giant truck. The scene was like an unscripted play. The collision happened as an inevitable event. Always carefully observe the surrounding vehicles when changing lanes. A moment of inattention can have serious consequences, so make sure you always check your mirrors and blind spots before changing direction. In bad weather conditions, slow down and keep a safe distance from other vehicles. It is important to not only rely on the braking system and steering control, but also actively adjust the speed to suit the road conditions. Like a reckless driver racing against time, rushed down the road. Although the braking system tried desperately to scream, it could not stop in time before colliding with the vehicle in front. When driving, especially in areas with traffic lights, always reduce speed and be ready to stop when necessary. Remember that obeying traffic signals and rules not only protects you but also protects others.